on the cards for you.
So more on point in terms of fashion, looking like a normal guy, how I would usually dress. Having a hat is a good idea. The curved bill shades the face a little more, and you get like more sunlight reflection off snow, and it's going to start snowing soon. And it works in the summer as well. The flat bill is a shine on the eye of Gen Z and the human species because it doesn't protect like a parabola does. You got to be fashionable, but you're not protecting your face. I mean, why do you ever wonder why baseball players curve the bill? Well, if sun gets in their eyes and you're an outfielder, you're not going to catch the ball. You're not going to catch the ball as an infielder. It's usually played kind of outside in a lot of areas, so they have to have uniformity. And of course, there's lights in stadiums, like closed air stadiums, and it's going to protect the eyes. Flat bills. That's the purpose of a hat. Sunglasses, they're shininess from the snow. I'm kind of preparing, you know what I mean? It's going to start snowing again. It started snowing before Halloween here, and it snowed one other time since that period. So, it's going to snow again. It's funny to me how everything I said about COVID having a second wave was correct. How the Zoomers were fucking around out there during the bar scene. It went from like 3,000 to 900,000 new cases within the period of like a month. And you're all out there hooking up at the bars, Zoomers. It just shows the immaturity of young males. And these people who give in to greed. Like, the slutty behavior is fine, it's your life, but the selfishness of it, you're putting others at risk. Why did that happen? Because you're all out there fucking partying and shit. Like, oh, it's over. We went into phase 2 and 3. Derp the der. It's all good to party. You're stupid. It's not. 3,000 to 900,000. Same thing happened in 1918. So, I guess we're just going to have to deal with your shit, baby Z. Fucking, why do you think they called it the Lost Generation? Because, 40,000 of people, Americans, and is it Americans or like worldwide? Like worldwide, it was like 50 million from the war, and then like worldwide, it was 100 million from the Spanish flu. That's why they were called the Lost Generation. They lost so many of them through war and the H1N1, which has been around for centuries, and bird flu. That's what they call them. Generation Z, the last generation. I don't know. Quit fucking around out there. You're going to kill us all. So a lot of you know that I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2.5 weeks because I called in a suicide threat. I'm tired of not having a girlfriend, and like I don't have any real dogs out there really hooking me up to anything. They're like, oh, you're on your own. Friendship is about reciprocity. If you do me one, I do you one. But no, you want me to just gun it on my own and by random chance find my ideal chick. It ain't how games are played. They're fun. You got a buddy that's like, oh, yeah, I know this chick. Or even a chick buddy, like, yeah, I know these chicks. I'm not racist, I'm open-minded to all races. It's just, if she's between 18 and 24, my kids will have stronger DNA. And all this stuff there's like 2,000 studies on my transferase in my reproductive gamete cells, the transport cells, and their stationary cells, that it would likely create even stronger DNA. And hyperlong telomeres in mice or have immunity to cancer. So what do you think immunity to COVID sounds like? the scientifically literate, like your boy here of Gen X. I'll be 41 next week, the day after Thanksgiving. My dad's birthday is on Thanksgiving. It be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. And I was in the hospital. I felt suicidal, so I was like, put me in Deaconess. I kind of feel like dying. They even had me in 4-point restraints because I was yelling about how some nurse said he was for Bernie Sanders. But of course, he has a nice car. What do you think you get? Hot girls. Hot girlfriends. And you're out there fucking around being slutty during this shit. Baby Z, millennials. You need to get through your thick head that you can't fuck around during a pandemic. It's not just about you guys. And being young doesn't mean you're immune. They weren't immune during 1918. Spanish flu, H1N1. We talked about the 46th week, how it was the peak of that. It was like 75,000 in the United States, and then worldwide, all of a sudden, over 6 months, 50 million people were dead. It's true, we have better preventative measures, and there's a vaccine that's now 95% effective, but still, we had to go back into lockdown because you guys are acting stupid out there. And the governor, Inslee of Washington State, had to put us back in lockdown quarantine for a month. And if he lifts it after a month, then what? Actually, look at my hat, Bigfoot, because I go to SEC, it's Spokane Community College, and it's got a nifty little thing. I go to all alone. It's like, I want to get a beer, but I don't want to, they'll open it, you know what I mean? I want to buy a bottle of beer and have, a can opener, and I don't really have one. Or, I'm sorry, a bottle opener. Pretty neat, right? If I want to drink a beer. Actually, I can't, though, because I'm on a Leafs restrictive agreement, an LRA, so I can't smoke pot or drink for 30 days or own firearms, but I don't really have a need to own a gun. I can't drink or smoke pot for 30 days, and I'm just going to stick to that. I start school in January. I'm all registered for my classes. I just have to put them in the shopping cart. I'll do that this weekend. I have until January to do it. You know what I mean? That first week, but I'm not going to fuck around. I'll do it as soon as I think about it, probably tonight. Because I got plenty of time. I got 2 months to do it. It's just I'm going to get it out of the way so I can be sure and get a class. I'm taking a health class. I need a health credit. I'm not taking as many classes. I was taking 3 semester. I was on the honor roll. I think if I do 2, I'll get on the honor roll in the first quarter. The biology is online. They're both online. The health classes. The health class is whenever I want to do it, and the biology class is at 9:30 in the morning. So I'll just do it over the phone, and probably by then, I should be able to go on the campus and just do it on the computer there, so I don't have to buy a computer. It's kind of a pain in the neck to do online classes on the phone, and with biology, it's just a lot of reading. So that was the problem last time, is oh, geez, I have to do 50 pages of reading a week. Oh, no, I didn't do that. And my grades went from a B to a D in that. So I dropped the class. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. Give it an old college try. I feel better with sunglasses because it protects the eyes. Parabola hats protect against the sun as well. Flat bills. The idiocracy. Plus, you're all fucking around during a pandemic with social distancing. Recommended. As soon as we went back into lockdown, the daily new cases went from 900,000 to 600,000. Now it's at 150,000. Almost 1 million in one day last week. Fucking A, Zoomers. What more proof of telomere attrition do you need than your silly ass stupid behavior? Eh? Crikey, it's a lot of Al Bunnies and Beavises out there. This is real life, kids. This is not some dress rehearsal or comedy show all the time, you got to really watch out. Your endocrine systems have not fought diseases as long as Gen X. The telomere attrition of this species has been going on for generations, for hundreds of years. Some people predict within 100,000 years, or even 100,000 generations, somewhere in that neighborhood, we might not even be recognizable from other animals. If this keeps up, we got to start breeding intergenerationally. Perhaps even mixed race on top of that. At least older dudes, so like high telomerase in the egg and sperm are different points of time. We know high telomerase in the reproductive cells gives kids healthier, longer living DNA, and mixed race, mixed economic, mixed religion, all that. So I mean, if you're anything than an atheist, anarcho-communist, and you're Gen Z, and not white, or pure white, that gives you a better chance with me. So not many people are anarcho-communists. You might be a socialist, or an anarchist, or just a communist, or just a Democrat. Republican? I don't know. That seems a bit scary. You guys are stupid. I don't know if I can give it this stupid. Atheist?